I pulled a vintage Raptors ad, or it was an ad that had a Toronto Raptor in it. This ad is it's a Gatorade commercial, and it's just dope. I saw this and I was like, this is cool. I don't know if this was only broadcasted in Canadian markets or if this was a national or international ad in this case, but this is a dope Gatorade ad. So we got to take a look at this.
I feel like I saw a little bit of it. Let's take a look. I think I know what this is. Vince Carter.
It's awesome.
Gatorade Fierce in new berry and new grape. So bold, it's fierce.
That's intense.
I think we're going to need some more fierce.
Tell me that is not the coolest Gatorade commercial you've ever seen in your life. It's a fucking dinosaur comes out. He throws a bitten Gatorade tank, and then he starts dribbling a basketball.
Right. Yeah, and he's so playing, he's bumping into Vince Carter and everything. And, and like we saw Barkley versus Godzilla. This is like what it would really kind of look like if Raptors played basketball and weren't trying to eat you at the same time.
I gotta say also, it looks like this Raptor plays better defense than most of the actual NBA does right now. So that's
he's in the paint, he's doing a thing,
Look at this. Bites the bottle, bites the top bottle. That is so cool.
Jumping, hanging on the net. See, this is the thing though. This is you can understand how my brain works. Mm-hmm. As I'm watching this commercial, I kept saying to myself, how did they do that? How did they get the sweat to stand out in purple color? Because it's just sweat. Did they go in and hand draw it in? And then I realized they animated an entire dinosaur. Who cares? They did the sweat.
Ellie, I love how because you do a lot of editing. That's where your brain went like, oh man. I mean, like the dinosaur's okay, but how do we get the sweat to change color?
This is the year 2000. How did they make a dinosaur look real? They've been doing it since '94, I guess. So, but it is. I still don't know how they did the sweat. I don't know. I mean, unless it was. I don't know. I was gonna say like they use food coloring. I don't know.
Probably what they did was they took the coloration. This is kind of we're about to get tech nerdy, but I'll do my best to explain what I think they might have done. So when you're working with satellite imagery or any type of imagery, there's only three colors that exist. There's red, green, and blue. Okay. Now, when you're displaying colors on a screen, like any monitor, you can tell your computer to change the display color of other colors. In other words, you can tell it, oh, what this normally comes up as green. I want you to display this as bright red instead. And now what the practical use for that is like if you're trying to find a certain type of area that's like vegetated, if you're doing like ecology work and stuff like that, conservation work. But in this case, they might have figured out a way to take the translucent color and his sweat and make it display as a red or a blue. Anyway, that is my nerd theory. I would love to hear someone who knows what they're doing actually talk about this and actually tell me what they're doing. Also, they might have just added extra sweat in with the.
They could, they could have just heard some CGI.
Fully CGI sweat. But anyway, that was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. No one needed to hear that from me. No one needed to learn that. No one's here to learn on the show.
No one.
I don't know what I'm
but you always learn something in life. So